What is up, BC Nation? How we doing this morning? Monday morning, and we are off and rolling, ladies and gents. Here we go. This is the Bet Champ Show, NBA Player Props Edition, and we are going to get you the best possible plays for the day. How we doing?
Feeling good. Happy Monday. Had a solid weekend. Ready to get back. I think we got all 30 NBA teams playing tonight because there is a election day tomorrow, so we will be off tomorrow. But yeah, I mean we got a bunch of stuff to look at tonight. We got all 30 NBA teams, like I said, playing tonight, tipping off. So should be good getting into it.
100%. You want to fire us up?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start us off. I'm gonna go and look. I'm trying to see which one I want to do first. I got three for tonight, but I'm gonna go Derek White over 2.5 free throws attempted. They're going up against the Atlanta Hawks, who foul more than they're a top four team in fouling. The They just ended up playing one of the plays in the Discord the other day was Derek White, and part of the parlay that I had was Derek White to make 2 free throws. That has been juiced down, but you can still get good odds at about minus 130 on ESPN Bet for Derek White to attempt 3 free throws. No, minus 110. Minus 110 now. Derek White to attempt over 2.5 free throws. Like I said, he's going up against the Atlanta Hawks, a team that fouls a ton. They're going to be without Jaylen Brown again tonight, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities for Derek White to get to the basket. I mean, when you got Trae Young on the defensive end, he's going to do cheap fouls. They're going to try to get him away from Derek White probably as much as possible. Even with Drew Holiday in there, I think Derek White is still their second best scorer on that team. His line, I think, is up to 20 and a half, 21 and a half points wise, and I couldn't remember a time that I've ever seen it that high. But he's gone off to a hot start this year. He's attempted 3 free throws in 3 out of the 7 games that they've played. The last game when they played Charlotte without Jaylen Brown, he got to the line 4 times, all of them in the first half. So I expect him to go ahead and do that again tonight against the Hawks, who are very young. Outside of Trae Young and Clint Capella, they got guys like Dyson Daniels, David Roddy. They got a bunch of young cats over there, and that always leads to one thing. That leads to foul trouble. So go ahead and give me D White to attempt 2.5 free throws.
You heard it here first, ladies and gents. I like it. Lock and load. First play we got Kings Heat tonight. Should be a nice little game. I think it's actually going to be a really good one. I think it's going to be close, come down to the wire. You got Sabonis, you got Bam Adebayo, just duking it out, battling it out under the glass. I'm going to roll with Bam tonight. I think Bam's going to get him off and rolling. I think he's going to have to pull a lot of balls down to get him going. So they got him right now at over 9.5 rebounds at minus 115. I'm taking the over. Give me Bam Adebayo over 9.5 rebounds at minus 115. Think this is huge. They got to get off on the right foot. Sacramento's, as we know, is a quick team, a transition team, and Sabonis is the guy to get them going as well under the paint. So if you're Bam, you got to have a bigger game here. Give me the over 9.5 at minus 115. Let's lock and load.
Interesting. I got I got a player on the same team for his rebounds going up against in this matchup. Um, just to kind of feed off of your Bam Adebayo take, yeah, I mean the best rebounder on that team is obviously Adebayo. Sabonis is arguably one of the best, probably the best rebounder, at least top 3 rebounder in the league. But Bam's right up there as well. With him, he could pull down a lot of boards. But I'm gonna go with Jaime Jaquez, the second best rebounder on that team, over 4.5 rebounds. He's hit this line over 4.5 at minus 105. You can almost get it at plus money. He's hit this in all 5 of the games that he's played this year. His last 3 games have been 9 rebounds, 8 rebounds, and 10 rebounds. In about He's playing about 25, 26 minutes of game action. His rebound chances are extremely high. He's had 12 plus rebound chances in 4 straight games. And rebound chances, for people that don't know, is when the ball comes off the hoop and they're the closest person to go ahead and grab the rebound. So his role has kind of changed this year for the Heat, where they want him to be a rebounding small forward, a rebounding shooting guard, where as soon as he gets it, he's able to get out and transition. So I think we're seeing that a lot right now. I think we're getting it at a pretty damn good discount at only 4.5 at almost plus money. Like I said, he's hit 8 rebounds and he had a double last game against Washington. Actually, no, he had 8 points, so he was 2 points short. But for 4.5 boards, I think the Heat, their main thing with the Kings, they're gonna have to have a bunch of rebounders out there. Obviously, Keegan Murray is a tall guy. Kevin Huerter, the Red Velvet, is not a short guy by any means as well. So I mean I could rock with both Jaime Jaquez or Bam Adebayo. I could see them both even hitting this line tonight. So that'll be my second play. And I also have a third play if you don't mind after you're done with your second one.
Yeah, throw it in there. There's a lot. It's like there's a lot of games today, but
there's a lot. That's dangerous when there's a lot.
But I feel like a lot of these teams aren't really playing. Like there's not too many competitive games out there. The matchups.
Yeah, no, there's really not. There's a lot of high spreads out there tonight.
Yeah, a lot. Give me the Bucks Cavaliers on the next one. This is the first game of the on today's slate, ladies and gents. Off and rolling. I'm throwing one a little shot in the dark. I want to see how this guy does. This guy's kind of hit or miss. He's been hit or miss for us last year, but I really want to see him do this thing. Cleveland taking on the Bucks. Give me Darius Garland over 18.5 points at minus 120. Cleveland's honestly been off and rolling this year. They're doing their thing, looking like they're getting a lot of chemistry going. So with that, Darius has been a huge help with Donovan Mitchell and everything. So I really want to see him have a great game tonight going up against the Bucks. Again, Darius Garland over 18.5 points, minus 120.
Yeah, it's not bad. Cleveland, I mean, I think they're 7-0 right now.
Right, undefeated.
They're off and rolling. They just beat the Bucks, who they're playing again tonight by a miracle Donovan Mitchell fucking last second shot that they made. So I think it's still going to be competitive. Guards against the Bucks always cook. They don't have any rebounding or any defensive guards by any means. Damian Lillard's obviously an offensive player, so I don't mind the DG play at all. Especially with tomorrow off, these guys got to be looking like, yo, we got to get it everything we have. We got a day off, probably 2 days off for some teams, so I like that. For my third and final play, I'm going to go with the guy on the Nuggets, kind of the unsung hero, a guy that's turning a lot of heads, playing above what was expected 100% on the defensive end and on the offensive end. Christian Braun on the Denver Nuggets. I mean, this dude has scored he's scored in double digits every game this year for the Nuggets, including 2 17-point performances, which if you're telling me that Christian Braun scoring 17 points, that's a good sign for the Nuggets no matter what, especially with him having such a big defensive task night in and night out. But they're going up against the Toronto Raptors, right? Going up against the Raptors. They're going to be without Jamal Murray. So, I mean, to some extent, Christian Braun is kind of like that third. He's kind of like tied for that second and third option right now with MPJ and Aaron Gordon. Like, can they all score 14 points? Yeah, but Christian Braun has been more consistent. I mean, at least to start this year. So I'm going to go with Christian Braun over 1.5 free throws made. Listen to me, 1.5 free throws made. He's hit this in 5 straight games. He's a cutting guard, a slashing guard, a guard that gets out in transition. He's very athletic, so that's easier for people to foul him. Every game he's going to the rim and he's getting hacked. Toronto is the second worst team in the NBA this year for free throws attempted. Teams are averaging 34 free throw attempts versus the Raptors. And against the Raptors in their first matchup, Christian Braun had 4 free throw attempts and went 4 for 4. So for him to make 2 free throws, especially at his high percentage right now, he's shooting 88% from the free throw line. So if he just gets to the line twice, I mean, I'm pretty confident in him that he can knock them both down. You can get this a little bit more juiced at about minus 130, but I mean, the Raptors at home, no Jamal Murray. He's going to have to be a lot more aggressive, probably have him shoot 12 to 13 shots tonight. All pretty much are always going to the rim unless it's a wide open three-pointer. Like I said, he's shooting the free throw percentage is immaculate right now, 88%. So if he can just get there one time, I'm very confident. So give me Christian Braun over 1.5 free throws made, minus 130 over on ESPN.
110%.
I love that one. I love that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty fire one. You heard it here first, ladies and gents. Bet Champ Show early NBA player prop edition. We're off and rolling, ladies and gents. Monday through Friday, you'll catch us giving you plays for the NBA slate. Tune in tonight as well. Tonight, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got E and myself, Monday Night Football, giving you our breakdown, off and rolling. And let us know what you think on that too, baby, because we got some good action coming your way. Well, that does it for the morning show. We'll catch you tonight. We'll see you this week, and let's get off and rolling. Peace.
Peace, Jen.